you know that cancer can sometimes disguise itself as everyday aches and minor health issues? Many symptoms of cancer are so subtle that they can easily be mistaken for common conditions like fatigue, indigestion, or even a simple cough. In today's video, we're about to discover 10 warning signs of cancer that you should never ignore. 10. Unexplainable weight loss. Losing a little weight is normal, but if you're struggling to keep a healthy weight despite eating well and exercising, or if you're dropping pounds without trying, it's a good idea to get checked. When cancer develops, it can change how the body uses energy. Cancer cells take in a lot of nutrients as they grow, which makes the body burn more calories, leading to weight loss. Shockingly, about 40% of people with cancer experience unexplained weight loss at some point. If you notice unexplained weight loss, it's important to pay attention and seek medical advice. 9. Changes in bathroom routine. If you notice that you're using the restroom much more or much less than usual, it could be an early warning sign of cancer. Research shows that big changes in your bathroom habits might be linked to colon, prostate, or bladder cancer. If you're suddenly going to the restroom all the time or struggling to go at all, it might mean something is wrong. Another thing to watch for is frequent diarrhea, constipation, or blood in your urine or stool. The good news is that when these cancers are found early, they are often easier to treat. That's why paying attention to your bathroom habits is so important. If you notice any sudden or unusual changes, don't ignore them. Talk to a doctor. 8. Fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. Before you start worrying, remember that this doesn't apply to people who feel tired after a long day of work, exercise, or regular activities. What we're talking about is a deep, constant tiredness that doesn't go away. It's the kind that makes even simple tasks feel difficult, like climbing stairs or getting out of bed. Some people may also feel weak, dizzy, or struggle to focus. If you're feeling this way for no clear reason, it's important not to ignore it. If cancer is the cause, finding it early can make a big difference in treatment and recovery. 7. Issues with your dental health. One of the early signs of cancer can show up in your mouth. If you start having dental problems that don't seem normal, it might be a sign to pay attention. If your gums are always swollen, red, or sore, it could mean something more serious is going on. Another risk factor is the human papillomavirus, HPV, which can slowly change the cells in your mouth and throat, increasing the risk of oral cancer. Some experts also link these symptoms to cancers caused by smoking, like thyroid cancer. If you notice any of these signs, it's best to see a doctor or dentist to make sure everything is okay. 6. Very heavy night sweats. If you occasionally feel a little warm at night and sweat, there's no need to worry. But if you wake up with your clothes and sheets completely soaked, it could be a sign that something isn't right. This happens because the body's immune system responds to infections by causing a fever. When cancer is present, it can interfere with hormone levels and body temperature, leading to extreme night sweats that wake you up. If this keeps happening and you haven't taken any medication that could cause it as a side effect, it's important to see a doctor. 5. Bloating. Bloating can be an important warning sign of cancer that shouldn't be ignored. However, it can be tricky to spot because almost everyone feels bloated from time to time. Eating too much, indigestion, or even certain foods can cause bloating, and in most cases, it goes away on its own. But if your bloating doesn't go away or keeps coming back for no clear reason, it might be a sign of something more serious. Sometimes, bloating is just a sign of a minor digestive issue, but when it lasts too long or seems unusual, it's better to be safe and get checked. Discovering cancer early gives you the best chance for successful treatment. 4. New lumps or swelling in your lymph node. Lymph nodes act like guards for your immune system, filtering out harmful substances from your body. When you have an infection or even cancer, these small bean-shaped nodes can swell up. In some cases, swollen lymph nodes can be a sign of cancer. For example, lymphoma is a type of cancer that directly affects the lymphatic system. However, not all swollen lymph nodes mean cancer. Sometimes infections or other conditions can also cause them to enlarge. 3. Consistent coughing. Everyone gets a cough now and then, usually from a cold or allergies. But if your cough just won't go away, it might be something to take seriously. One of the most common causes of a persistent cough is lung cancer. This happens when tumors in the lungs irritate the airways, causing a long-lasting cough. Cancers in the throat and esophagus can also lead to ongoing coughing as tumors grow and trigger the cough reflex. In some cases, a persistent cough can be a sign of laryngeal cancer, which affects the voice box. This type of cancer often comes with a severe cough and voice changes like hoarseness. If your cough has lasted for weeks, especially with symptoms like chest pain, unexplained weight loss, or trouble swallowing, it's a good idea to see a doctor. 2. Changes in moles or warts. Cancer can develop almost anywhere in the body, and surprisingly, cancerous moles or warts can remain inactive for years before they start growing and causing harm. It's important to watch your moles for any changes in size, shape, color, or texture. If a mole starts to look different, new ones appear quickly, or existing ones grow larger, it's a good idea to see a doctor. These changes can be an early warning sign of cancer, especially skin cancer like melanoma. Keep an eye out for unusual skin changes, dark spots, bumps, or any abnormal growths on your body, and don't ignore them. 1. Any sort of unusual bleeding. Unusual bleeding can be a serious warning sign of cancer that should never be ignored. Some cancers grow near blood vessels, making them weak and fragile, which can lead to bleeding. This may show up in stools, urine, or unusual vaginal bleeding in women. Blood cancers like leukemia can also affect the body's ability to clot, leading to easy bruising, prolonged bleeding from small cuts, or even unexpected bleeding from the skin. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to get checked by a doctor. If you notice any of these warning signs, don't ignore them. Your health comes first. Catching cancer early can make a big difference in treatment and recovery. Stay aware of any unusual changes in your body, and if something doesn't seem right, don't hesitate to see a doctor. Remember, taking care of yourself today can help protect your future. Stay safe, stay informed, and take charge of your health. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content like this. See you in the next video. Bye!